What if the secret to success is not perfection, but rather a mastery of failure? What if the pathway to excellence is not paved with flawless victories, but rather with lessons learned from mistakes? Consider the story of Thomas Edison. A brilliant inventor, Edison is best known for his creation of the modern electric light bulb. But what many may not know is that Edison made thousands of unsuccessful attempts before he finally succeeded. When asked about his failures, Edison famously responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." He viewed his mistakes not as setbacks, but as stepping stones on the path to success. Another example is the story of Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple Inc. Jobs was once fired from the very company he helped to build. Instead of letting this setback define him, Jobs used it as a learning opportunity. He once said, "I didn't see it then, but getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me." The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Jobs later returned to Apple, leading it to become one of the most profitable companies in the world. Or take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became a literary sensation, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. She once said, "Failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me." Rowling's perseverance in the face of failure led to the creation of one of the most beloved book series in history. So what can we learn from these stories? First, making mistakes is not only inevitable, but also necessary. It is through our mistakes that we learn what doesn't work and move closer to discovering what does. Second, it's essential to maintain a positive attitude towards failure. Like Edison, we should view our mistakes not as failures, but as lessons learned. Third, we should use our mistakes as opportunities for growth. Like Jobs, we should use our setbacks as stepping stones to success, not as stumbling blocks. And finally, we should never let failure discourage us from pursuing our passions. Like Rowling, we should continue to strive for success, no matter how many times we stumble along the way. In conclusion, the road to success is often paved with mistakes, but it's not the mistakes themselves that define our journey. Rather, it's how we respond to those mistakes, how we learn from them, and how we use them to propel us forward. So remember, don't fear failure. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it guide you on your path to success.